Generational healing, or I like to say healing of your inherited emotional DNA, is something that lies within your subconscious. Because this is not something you would consciously be aware of unless you've heard family stories. But these inherited blocks keep us from experiencing more joy and happiness in our life. For instance, if you have an inherited belief that you are unworthy of being loved on a subconscious level because it was inherited, then you will spend your life earning your right to be loved, proving to people you are worthy to be in their life and that you are needed. If you are a business owner trying to take your business income to the next level, but the specific financial stretch goal that you have given yourself subconsciously is too big to achieve, you won't hit it, even though you've been taking action and doing all the things that you know how to do to get yourself to that financial goal. But then, after all you've done, your income does not change, or worse, it goes down and not up. This is often what I see when someone has an inherited block around money or the fear of success. Consciously, the individual desires success. They map out the path for success, but subconsciously, there is a block, usually stemming from the negative experience of an ancestor. That is communicating, if you are successful, you are not safe. If you stand out, you are not safe. If you make too much money, your family and your friends will judge you negatively. So it's possible an ancestor became successful, and then they had people in their life who took advantage of them and their wealth, or their wealth caused division in the family. There might be something in the lineage that suggests that having lots of money is not in your best interest. These all get passed down in the cellular memory on a subconscious level. When that pattern exists and it's passed down, it doesn't matter what consciously you believe. It's what the subconscious believes to be true will override the desires of the conscious mind, leading the individual to make decisions that keep them from becoming too successful. They keep them from having their heart hurt in love, keeps them from being too happy, and keeps us from experiencing deep connections with people. Is this making sense? Inherited emotions exist around every possible subject and can impact your wealth, your relationships, and desire to travel, your fears, whether or not you procrastinate, and more. So the next question becomes, what about all of this can be released? And the answer to that is everything and anything. It's very wide ranging. Any kind of fear or phobia that is stopping you from taking certain actions, like if you are afraid to fly, and in order to take the promotion or to ask for a promotion at work, it would require you to travel. And because it does, and you're afraid of traveling, you therefore never go for the promotion because you're afraid to fly. Certain addictions, bad habits like procrastination or poor eating habits, assumptions around money, business, success, and love, patterns in relationships of attracting the wrong type of person, patterns of being alone or feeling abandoned. And the interesting thing is, there is often a difference between the pattern that is showing up in and the root cause of the root inherited block. For instance, procrastination just may be a symptom of your fear of success, right? Your procrastinating stops you from taking actions that would lead you to the success you subconsciously fear. So you're not going to do it. Other questions I get, are the results immediate? Are the results permanent? The answer to both those questions is yes, with a caveat. Yes, once you remove a block, it is immediate and it does not return. However, there is sometimes more work that needs to be done in a specific area that is a dominant pattern in the lineage that exists in multiple places. I don't have time to go into all that specifics tonight, but it is enough to say that it's like peeling away the layers of an onion. And the more time you dedicate to uncovering and healing your inherited emotional DNA, the more quickly and easily life will change for the better. Finally, I sometimes get asked if this is something just for the ultra spiritual who are intuitive and deep into all things alternative, or is there science behind inherited emotional DNA? To that, I answer the question. Well, first, I want to tell you that most of all my clients are not people walking around with multiple crystals around their neck, who are waving sage above and below them, who talk about their auras and meditate 5 hours. Nothing wrong, just want you to know. They are established business people, creatives, and professionals. Some are spiritual, some are religious, some are searching, and some don't believe in anything outside of themselves. The one thing they all have in common is that they know they are here to do more in the world and contribute in a positive way. As far as science goes, there have been multiple studies done on the impact of generational trauma that exists in the descendants of people groups who have experienced grave hardship. There has been research and studies done in the last 10 years, moving science even further into this space. Even when we study animals, we understand they are guided by instincts that have been passed down to help them survive. So yes, inherited emotional DNA is being recognized and talked about. I love helping people understand why they are the way they are, and for this to become a healing reality in everyone's life. I want to help people learn to heal their past, where it's playing out in their everyday life in the present tense, so that they can step fully into their future that they desire. Sending you lots of love. And I will come back in and drop you notes afterwards.